So, can you tell me about yourself?
Yes. So my name is Truong. My full name is Truong, and now I'm 16 years old. I'm studying at Phan Phong High School, the school that is located in Ba Đình District, Hanoi. And I'm a high school student. About my family has four people, including my father, my mother, I'm a younger sister,
Mm.
and uh, about me, my hobby is watching film, playing games, and reading books. And for my dream, I want to be success and want to be wealthy in the future.
Mm. So, can you tell me about your family?
Yes, as I said, my family is all before my father, my mother, and my younger sister. So first of all, my father's name is Son. He is 46 years old now. His job is a local business, and he produce and sell spring roll. This traditional Vietnamese food. And my mother's name is Diab. She is 42 years old. She is a local business like my father, but she sells clothes, particularly women clothes. And the youngest member of my family is my younger sister. She is for, i- um, 13 years old now. She is a secondary school student and she is studying at Middle Secondary School. It's the school that located in Hokkien District, Hanoi City. And she's because she is younger than me for about 3 years old, so I usually help them in her study. And both members in my family are live happily together, and I want to live with them longer when uh, be- I'm being mature.
Mm. Okay. Mm. So, can you tell me about hobbies and why you have that hobby?
Um, as I mentioned, my hobbies playing games, watching film, and reading books. So both of the other, most of the type of entertainment like books, games, and films has many. Um, I think many
Okay. So can you tell me about your what do you think that your hobby can help you?
um, my hobby help me to have motivation to do uh, others work in the future, and also help me to be relaxed and entertaining while uh, after a day working and studying, and also it make me gain my knowledge about when I'm reading books or watching film. I can find many ex- experience and many new things that I can learn it and uh, apply it to into the real life. And so that I think hobbies are quite important to me, and I think they are the good and healthy hobby. So it's, it's not it's not the hobby that affect to my behavior or to my attitude negatively. So I just confident that do this hobby every day.
Hmm. Yes. So, can you tell me about your favorite books and movie?
Mm. My favorite books is Sherlock is a series of detective novels that talk about the main character is Sherlock and his colleague Dr. Watson. So they they are they are roommates, and but Dr. Watson usually help Sherlock in in, in some problem in the uh, home's work. Uh, and when I research home, what I find interesting is the way home can deal with the problem, like when someone kill when someone is killed, or when something is lost, or someone stolen the valuable things like rings or uh, rings or some valuable things, so they can easily have the answers, and also can find the exactly the imposter or the like the burglar or the murder, and it's really impressed me. So the way that he gives the e- evidence, or the way that he built uh, his his idea is logically and make me surprised, and I also impressed on it plot. So it's not like a deep story, deep plot, but it's like plot is quite easy to guess, but um, actually it doesn't make me feel uh, bored or like bored. So that's why I really like the series of Sherlock Holmes, and this is my favorite book. Although I do not have time to, I think I need to read this series again when I have time.
Hmm. Okay. So, mm, Tell me about your favorite video game.
My favorite video game.
Yes, video game.
Mm, yes, my favorite video games is Genshin Impact is animated games like have the anime style. So it's an open world game that uh, the player can enjoy and explore the massive the large world in the game. So there are many things to explore, and also the game has plot for the player to uh, to enjoy, and the plot is really good, and also have the subgenre uh, stories stories uh, when the traveler when the player go to the other area, the new area. So this story can help them think clearly or can know about the area, and also make the new player or the player that does not come to this area before can uh, is like uh, a guide to in introduce the new players to explore the area. So these are the main story, and the substantial story about mm, each area that
Hả?
travelers come
Nó nói chuyện mà. Tao nói chuyện mà.
to. And what I'm most impressed in that game is how the way to play is quite interesting, and it's a PVE game, so we do not have much skills to play. Just play with the bot, so the mode of the standards is quite low and easy for every people can play this game, and so it's make the game more balanced and everyone can play it. So there's no gap between each player, and each player have the uh, appropriate or the similar levels. So uh, it's make the game more make the game community become more friendly, and also there's no competition or the conflict between each player in the game. So that's all why I like this game so much.
Hmm. So can you tell me about your how many friends do you have and your best friend?
Uh, I do not have much friend in my school, but talk about my friends. I think some of my classmates at school, they are all my good friends. So because they are my classmates, so I can meet them every day except on Sunday. And in the stories, they help me a lot. Like when I do not think clearly or understand clearly, knowledge, uh, the knowledge that teacher try to teach me, and they will help me. So they will get me to know what is the problem or help me to think or understand clearly the issues so I can have more experience and can learn better in uh, these subjects, and also I can help them in their study also. So they have so they also have the weak point is they are the subject that they do not uh, talent or do have ability to study it well. So I I usually try to teach them and let them know what the important or the main uh, knowledge, so they do not uh, they do not well study well in this subject, but I think this is enough to get the high point in the exams. And also we have shared with each other about our life, like the stories that we usually see in our daily life, or what we can see in the way to school, or what happened to your their relative or their parents. So it's almost good things, but sometimes they share with me the bad things that they feel very sad and embarrassed. So me and my classmates also encourage them and give them the advice to deal with the problem and to make the atmosphere in our our class become more positive and become more positive and happy. So I really like my classmates at my school because they help me a lot, not only in my study but also in my uh, life, like the problem in my life, and us- and they are also good friends.
Hmm, okay. Mm. So, what is your favorite pet and what is your favorite animal other you?
Mm. The animals that I like most when I come to the zoo or something like that, I think is uh, penguins. So it's animals that just live in the coldest area in the world, in the Arctic or some in Antarctica. So, so, so it's quite hard for me to see this animal in the zoo because the atmosphere or the environment, the habitat that this animal live is not appropriate in my countries. But I have seen the penguins once in my life, so I like to see them like because like their body is quite cute and a bit small, so I think I can pick them up and try to try to play with them, and it looks so cool and make me curious about the body or the habitat or something that related to the penguins. So I really love penguins. So I wish I had a second chance to see this animal. And so actually there are some animals that I really interested in, but penguins is the I think I think the penguins is the animal that I like most.
So, where do you want to come in the future? Where do you want
What?
to come in the future?
Can you say again?
Where do you want to come in the future?
In the future, I want to go abroad. So
Mm,
I want to go to Japan or Australia because they are the developed country and the life standard is quite high and is much higher than in Vietnam. So I want to try to live in the cities or in the countries to experience about have the experience about the life. And also I really admire and really like the really interested in the culture like in Japan. I do like to wear yutaka for men and also want to have um, some um, Japanese toys, some traditional Japanese toys, and in here I could I can buy uh, books and novels that in Japan that written in Japanese. So it's uh, I do not I cannot read I can I cannot read or speak Japanese, but it's like I buy my book for collection. And the last thing that I want to go for is uh, I want to learn and experience uh, the education or they develop things that make the gap or the difference about this country and Vietnam so that I can uh, find the solution to make Vietnam become a more developed country in the future. So that's all.
uh, so, if you are the president, what will you do?
What?
If you are the president, what will you do?
Um, what do I do with if I was the president? If I was the president, the first thing I would like to do is have the policies to advise cream like to make our country and cities become more peaceful and no one and the resident the city dwellers can live more comfortable. The second thing is that I want to do if uh, I was a president is to make my country become more developed and uh, so that people can live in the higher standard life higher life standard and so they can have more money and support for their life and they can uh, they wouldn't be to live more tired or more live tired but I think become a president is a big uh, we need I think becoming a president needs to have a high responsibility so I think I need to uh, study hard and gain the experience to become a president. So to become a president, I think that I need to have enough president and also have enough ability to reach to this uh, position. So I I do want to be a president because I can do a lot of things to improve my country. The way to be the president is hard, very hard, and because the president in one country just for one people, so mm, this is like a competition between many people to reach to this British uh, point. So so that's all what I would like to do when I was a president. Actually, I do not. I have more things to talk about, but I can't. But I can remember and can think. So I think I will have more idea in the next time.
Why don't you want to come with your family?
What?
Do you want to come with your family?
What?
Why do you want to come with your family?
Come come to
Mhm.
where?
With your family.
Uh, uh, what I mean is,
Where do
what
you
do you
want to
mean?
come?
Where I want to come with family? I would like to come with my family in our vacation, so my parents and I will have more time to uh, rest and uh, have a lot of time to take a rest and also as well a few new things in the the place that we are on holiday. So I would like to come to the beach because I can see the beach, and I can lie on the beach for all day and see the beautiful uh, sceneries. And I also can swim in here, so that's why I like. Um, and another reason I want to go on vacation because I have to study a lot, so I think uh, a period of time that I can take a rest and do many things I want is a great idea. So mm, I can live out my study to study my study to do my own things in my holiday. So that's what I want to do with my that's where I want to do what I want to do with my family.
Okay. Um, so, s- who do you live with now? Who do you live with now?
What
Who do you live with now?
I live with.
Yes, now do you live with your parents or anyone else?
Uh, so I just live with my parents because I do not earn enough and I can make enough money to survive independently. So I just rely on my parents, so they will earn money for my studies and also my basis. Mm, uh, my basis things like food or drinks or the place to live or some additional more things like holidays, vacation or holidays or uh, some books or some things I like. So I just use my parents' money and can live independently. But I think when I grow older, I need to live independently and uh, far from my parents. So I need to do do or to prepare to survive in my life when I left my mother and my father in the future. So now I just live with my parents, but it didn't uh, happen in a long time. So I think for 3 or 4 years I I can uh, I can live out my house, go out my house to live independently.
So, um, can you tell me about the people that you love the most in your family? The people that you love the most in your family?
What?
The people that you love the most in your family.
So I really like my mothers because they have a good personality that I really love. I really want to have like for my mother. She's really resourceful and she can do many things for a while and probably and also can arrange it appropriately to deal with it and uh, finish them uh, for a short time. So she can be very flexible in many things and no nothing she can do. And she also uh, really good at she also really confident and talkative. So I do not have this personality. So I wish I had this because so with them my mothers can talk uh, easily to the customer to the people other people and get uh, like uh, get the satisfy satisfaction the impression of the customer or other people. So she uh, many people so she be loved by many people and she also care about everything that happened about her uh, especially me because I am her son so she always care about me and always give me a, a highest standard to study and to live. So that's why I really love my mom.
Hmm. So, um, and tell me about your favorite subject at school.
Um, my favorite subject is school. So my favorite subject is history. I really like history because it's the stories that talk about the past, the events in the past. So some people do not like it because they want to continue uh, uh, go straight to the future and the past is like uh, the things that can mm, that that is not necessary when they come to the future. So mm, they are all false because mm, history might we have that many experience much experience when the events in the past happen. So I can learn many things from these events, and also it's make me feel fun when I read about something related to history, and I really like it. I do not know why I like it. When I read these things, I can read for maybe an hour or maybe all day, and I I do uh, I quite good at history. So when I study this subject, have to I do not have to study hard. So I just study just a little, and I have a good mark. I think it's my ability or my talents when I studying history because it's my major subject, and I have my interest my favor in this subject, so I think that's why I can learn this subject and feel it interesting.
Mm. All right. Um, hmm. So, can you tell me about your favorite teacher at school?
What?
Tell me about your favorite teacher at school.
I do not have any favorite teacher at school, but I really admire most many teachers at my school. So when they was young, they like in the same age like me, they have many had many achievements in their study, and they studied very well. I think they was already succeeded, but what what I exactly definitely admire is uh, they like the ability in the subject, so because they can learn very well, and they also have the teaching skill to make students can think clearly and understand all what they say, and also they can uh, have a have an answer to every exercise they give to the students. And what I uh, really admire my uh, teachers is is they are very patient and care a lot, and they take care a lot in my study. So I think uh, I think some of the subjects is not is quite hard and do not make the student very like um, cannot understand anything, but they very patient and they always explain very uh, uh, detailed to the student and find and just explain to them when they can uh, understand what the knowledge. So and they also take care of me. So it's not the responsibility responsible, but they just do it because they think is uh, good for me in my studies. So they just take care of me a lot, and I really thanks to them. Um, and that's why I really love my teacher at school. So I think I do not have any favorite or any teacher that I admire most, but they are all the good teachers, so it's hard to choose.
Okay. So what is your dislike subject and your dislike teacher? Teacher that you don't like, and the subject that you don't like.
Mm, I do not have any teachers that I do not like them, but subject mm,
Yes.
the
Teacher you don't
subject
like.
that I really hate is chemistry. So in chemistry, it's quite hard for me because I need to uh, learn by heart and learn by heart many formula, and each formula has a and also I need to adapt. Uh, it's like to apply my what I what the uh, apply this formula in the exercise, but it's not the main problem. The main problem is I need to use many formula in one exercise, and that make me feel very hard, and also really do not have the direction to do this and exercise, and I give up. And also not only a formula but also the theory. So theory is quite weak because it's quite far from the real life, because the chemistry, I think, is mm, is just for the people who want to learn deeply about this subject, but for the normal person, it's it is very illness. So it's not it's unnecessary, and people normal people do not like just use a little very little knowledge of chemistry in their normal life. So because it's far from the life normal life, so I cannot imagine what the subject and also do not understand the knowledge. So that's why I really hate chemistry.
Mm. So, what do you do in your free time the most?
Uh, I usually do my hobby in my free time, and like watching film or playing games.
Mhm.
Mm, um, um, so, but sometimes I need to go out with my parents to meet my relatives or their friends. So it's a good idea to go out because I always stay at home. But usually uh, I do not. I just stay in my home to do my hobby, and I think it's a time that I need to do my hobby. Have time to do my hobby to make me feel relaxed and make me feel comfortable, and think clearly when I have to start to start my studies at school, for when I arrive school after the holidays. So and my my free time in days, I have some free time in the evening, and I spend most of it to watching film, also sometimes playing games, and I feel very entertaining when I do this, and that's everything I do in my free time.
Hmm, that's right. Um, mm, so, uh, can you tell me about uh, so the favorite sport?
My favorite sport.
Yes.
Um, my favorite sport is football, and I think everyone like football because it's a king sport. So, but I do not have, I cannot play football uh, because I do not have enough stamina for a long match. So when I play this sport, I need to move a lot, and that make me feel exhausted. So, but I usually watch sport on TV. I usually like I usually watch football, some football like Premier League and Champions League, and I really like to watch Premier League because it's the uh, hardest I think hardest league in the world because of it has this league has 20 teams and about in about 40 rounds. But what makes it so uh, famous is each match with two teams, and they play very professional and skillful and passionate to make the viewer or the audience feel very happy and want to and when one team is get the victory or get the champions, uh, like they will very happy and want to get out get out of they um, they sofa or they trying to dance or to so uh, football is the sport that make people have much surprise and exciting emotion. So the game rules is easy and interesting. So every people, I think everyone like it. It's not except me.
Hmm, okay. Hmm. So can you tell me about can you tell me about yes any sport that you don't like to play? Yeah, any type of sport that you don't like?
Um, so so I just like to watch football on TV, and I do not play much about any sport. And actually, I do not like sport except football. So I do not care much about the sport like basketball, volleyball, or other sport. And I think playing sport need a lot of stamina and strength to play these games, and I do not have these, so I do not want, and I do not have enough ability to play this sport. So that's why I do not like many sport except football. So actually, I cannot play football, but I can watch football on TV. So um, this is football is different from uh, other sport. So that's all.
Alright. So, mm, do you want to play uh, what mm, what do you want to play with your friend the most?
Mm, So in my free time at school, I usually play games with my friends. So sometimes we play Arena overall. So it's a game that very popular in Vietnam, and we just invite and have a group to play that game. But although the game make sometimes the game make me and my friend feel very stressed and frustrated. But when we have the final victory, we always feel happy and enjoy the game so much. But if we won the game, but when we lose, everyone just and got angry and always criticize or criticize each other because we are not play bad or just do not have ability. So um, uh, I usually play this game with my classmate, but not all the not all the time we make it make feel happy, and when we lose the game it's just a nightmare. So that the things that I do with my friends when we have free time or we got time.
Okay. So, do you what do you prefer indoor activity or outdoor activity?
What?
Do you prefer indoor activity or outdoor activity?
What did you mean?
So, do you like indoor activity or
Okay, okay.
outdoor? Yeah.
Mm, so I like indoor activities so because I want to stay at home and to just surfing the internet or playing games or reading books and watching film. So I do not have stamina to do the outdoor activities like some sport or some activities that uh, with my stamina. So I can stay at home because I can lie on my bed and do many things that I want in the bed. So I do not have to move or around to any place that to do my things. Just stay in my bed and do many things I want. So I think sometimes I need to have some other activities because it is make keep my fit and make me uh, stay healthy. But I think I do not uh, suitable for these other activities. So I would like to choose indoor activities, and I have a lot of time and interesting things to do the in my home. Yeah, so I like indoor activities and outdoor activity.
All right. And so, mm, mm, um, so, ooh, is there any thing that you like? It's not good, but you still like it, like
Um,
eating junk food or playing to work video game. That thing
uh,
that's not good, but you still like it.
yeah, okay. Mm. Actually, um, I think game is not good for my eyes, but I still play it because it's very interesting and attract me a lot. So I think uh, I need to avoid playing games because it wastes a lot of my time to study, and my eye hurts. But because it's quite interesting and attract me a lot, so I cannot stop playing this game. And mm, so another thing that I think is not good it's not good for my health, but I still play it. Is uh, um, sleeping. So sleeping is necessary for all the people, but we cannot sleep for a long time. Like we need to sleep enough so we can be more energetic and have energy to do work or study for all day. But if we sleep much time, we will feel like tired and always feel sleepy and uh, lazy and do not want to do anything, just lie in bed. So it's the activity that I think is not good for my health and affect negatively to me, but I still do it. I do them, but I think I need to avoid sleeping for a long time or playing games, that so I can um, live healthily.
Mm. Okay. Uh, so, mm. So can you tell me about mm, I mean that's uh, so now do you have anything to ask me?
Okay, so I will ask you some questions. So can you introduce a little about yourself? Can you introduce a little about yourself?
Mm, okay. So hmm. Can you tell me about your mm,
So
sketch 13 years old and the third. I'm at the eighth grade of Thang Secondary School. My family, all peoples, it will be my young brother and my parents. And back to me, that I have a um, hobby is reading book, playing video games, and watching film. My favorite food is um, most type noodle type food in Vietnam, like phở or bún chả. And my favorite drink is water, milk, lemonade, and orange juice. Mainly because they are like delicious and yummy for me. And that's very awesome for me.
Okay. So, what are your hobbies and why do you like these hobbies?
Your hobby I like. Hobby.
Just can you tell me about your hobbies and why do you like this hobby?
Okay. Mm, about my hobby is reading book, playing a video game, and watching a film. Um, so let's see. Um, about me, um, uh, the hobby is like mm, because I just like them, so that's why I have my hobby. There's not much reason why I have that hobby, but maybe because they are at least make me feeling good. There's not much um, it's a reason why I have the hobby, and I also have the hobby because some of the hobby can be good, like reading book. My parents also really like want me to have that hobby, so that's maybe the reason to for me to have them. Because originally I don't really have books, uh, like book hobby. Um, then maybe that's some.
Uh, okay. And what is your favorite food and why do you like this food?
Mm. My favorite food is like just like most type of um noodle type food in Vietnam like phở or bún chả. Uh, Other than that, I don't have much favorite food. Mm. Because some food I really don't like, because some I really like. Mm. And some of my favorite foods, mainly because they are delicious for me. At least for me, I really like something that make me feel like delicious. Maybe that's all. I think.
Okay. So how about drinks? What is your favorite drinks and why do you like these drinks?
My favorite drink is water, orange juice, lemonade, and lemonade and milk. Um, so, mm, but mm, the reason I like them just because they are like easy to drink. They are at least make me feel sweet when drink, and that's why I have the favorite drink. There's not much reason why I have the favorite drink, just like favorite food. That because it makes me feel good to drink. Other than that, there's not much reason.
Okay. So can you introduce about your family?
What?
Can you
Family?
introduce your family?
My family have four people. So, um, There's four people: me, my young brother, and my parents. That's member in my family. About me, about my young brother, he's a student and he's a good student. I think so. Um, he's just 8 years old, third grade of thực nghiệm primary school. He'll be pretty same like me, but he prefer to watch cartoon and don't like reading book. And about my uh, mm, let's see, about my parents, my father is high. He's a policeman and he's about 46 years old. Uh, I think he's a good father. Although he sometimes will be the like to mm, easy to rigging, and his hobby is playing sport, mainly golf and soccer. My about my mother, she's accountant and she's 41 years old. And her hobby is reading book and listening to music and also cooking. That's all.
Okay. Eh, uh, uh, what do you usually do in your free time?
Mm. Doing free time, mainly doing my hobby that I already said, or I can mm, mm, let's see. I don't know what to say. But me sometimes I don't maybe don't have anything to do. Uh, hmm, I don't have anything to do really. Mm, but maybe I can sleeping or just going outside or doing nothing. But yeah, that's I don't have much thing to talk about. What I do in my free time. And sometimes even I even going study when I don't have anything to do. Sometimes.
Okay. And what subject? What is your favorite subject, and why do you like this subject?
Mm, my favorite subjects. Mm, s- my favorite subject is math and English because mainly they're easy for me, and two of the subjects also really useful when I am become an adult. But there's not nothing to talk about them, mainly because they're easy now. But I don't think math will become easy in the future. I think.
Okay. And where do you want to go in your holidays?
Mm. I want to come in the holiday. Or hmm. I just want to go everywhere in the world in my holiday. Other than that, I don't know where to go in the holiday. Mm. Maybe go anywhere that my parents decide to go. Maybe I think so. Uh, that my parents really the one who decide on where we go. But that's not much. Oh well. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Really, the place that I want to come the most, maybe like to play with beach. I really want like to swimming. But I don't have anything to talk about what I like in a holiday. Yeah.
So that's all the question that I think I want to ask you. So do you have anything to ask me?
Yeah, man. Uh,
So if you don't have anything to ask me, so we can end this meeting today. So goodbye and see you again. À, em bây giờ con này xong rồi ạ. Vâng, em chào thầy ạ.
yeah. Mm.